Good day to my lecturer, Miss Awanis, and to my fellow students. Today, I would like to talk about my experience in online shopping and the pros and cons of online shopping, and my opinion on whether online shopping is good for us or bad for us. So, without further ado, let us begin. So, my experience in online shopping is that I use online shopping mainly to browse for gadgets such as laptops or telephones, but sometimes I'm also into fashion where I search for shirts and pants. I search in online shopping is because of the wide variety that is of the things that's inside of the application. Furthermore, in online shopping, you can instantly compare the different prices of items from that one shop offer and the very same item that another shop offer. So the type of app that I always use to do online shopping is mainly Shopee. So I also sometimes use Lazada or AliExpress. Even though online shopping was such a great thing, still prefer face-to-face purchasing compared to online shopping. Things that I have bought from online shopping up to date are clothes and also gadgets. The most recent being my laptop, which I purchased from Shopee. Okay, so now it's time for us to talk about the pros and cons of online shopping. So the pros of online shopping is that it is easy. Why is it easy? It is because you can easy to purchase the items, and you can also easy to browse items, and it's also easy to do payment. First off, we will discuss about easy to purchase items. In online shopping, to buy items, we first browse at the list of items that is in the app. So for example, if we wanted to buy a handphone, we just key in the model or the term handphone into the search bar, and then numerous results will come out. From there, we decide which one is good from us in terms of price, in terms of system requirements, in terms of in this case it's telephone, like what's the RAM, what is the ROM, and that's for easy purchase. This because of you can liaise with the buyer directly via private messages. For example, you wanted to ask him if for example you wanted to have extra accessories, so you can liaise the seller to negotiate with him about the extra accessories. Also, for easy purchase, rather than you have to go through a list of transaction whatsoever, you don't need to just select the button add to cart. Okay, so for easy browsing, online shopping apps makes us easy to browse, as most of the things are arranged in details form. So sellers, they will showcase their items using pictures, and they will tend to give high definition pictures to attract customers. So for easy payment, this is because of online shopping such as Shopee. I take as an example. Shopee has numerous payment method. The ones that I commonly use is either from online banking or either 7-Eleven payment. This is because of 7-Eleven is located near to my house and to my hostel, which makes it easy for me to do this payment. So the second pros of online shopping is that it has great deals. For example, Shopee on 11th of November, they will organize a big sale where most of the items will be sold at a discounted rate that is far more cheaper compared to those selling at traditional places such as supermarkets. Also, in online shopping, due to the tough competition inside there, sellers will try to lower their price as much as possible without sacrificing their profits in order to lure more customers, which is a win-win deal for both of the seller and the buyer. Okay, the third pros is that easy comparison. Like I said earlier, online shopping apps helps us to make comparison easy. For example, when I purchase my laptop, there are two shops that have the same type of laptop that they sold, but each has a different price. So as a guy who is not from a wealthy family, I will go for the cheaper option. And finally, the pros of online shopping is that they have verified sellers. This is important as online shopping has its risk, which we will discuss in cons later. And so, apps such as Shopee has a tax on the seller which it says it's verified seller. This shows that the seller has been qualified for selling at Shopee and that seller is reputable. Okay, I would like to apologize for the noise earlier. So now we move on to the cons of online shopping. For the cons of online shopping, the first thing that comes in mind when we say online shopping is scams. This is understandable because of every business transaction in online shopping happens, well, online. So there is a good chance that your money might be cheated or some hackers might hack into your account and steal all of your money. However, with, like I said earlier, verified seller tax, and with precautionary measures that you take, you can avoid scams. Such examples of precautionary measure is that you check the review of the items before you purchase it, which I would like to share of my experience where I was nearly got scammed earlier because of I went to browse for clothes and one of the clothes was selling at a very cheap price of 9 ringgit 80 cents. So I was like, this is good. This is a great deal for us. And at the same time also, the reviews at that time was also generally positive. So there were a few that says it's a scam. But due to the fact that I see that the positive outweighs the negative, so I decided to purchase it. I realized there is something wrong when the seller shop suddenly vanished from Shopee. When I search online, there are only two possibilities. Number one is that the seller has taken down its shop, or number two, Shopee has taken down the seller's shop due to the sellers didn't meet some criteria. So initially I thought that, maybe it's some kind of a system error. So I waited for about 1 week. And then 1 week later, when I realized that I'm not getting my item, I decided to immediately cancel my order and I get the cash refund. Several weeks later, I checked the review section and the review section had gone from a overwhelmingly positive to an overwhelmingly negative, in which many people says that the sellers have cheated them of the money. So that time I felt to be very lucky as I managed to cancel my order before I was cheated by the dishonest seller. Okay, so for the second cons of online shopping is that it has intrusive ads. So usually when I have online shopping apps on my phone, it usually collects data from user. I can accept this, but problems arose when I started to play other apps. For example, I played a game and apps popping up, and the majority of the apps popping up are usually the application that I have installed on my phone, and most of it are online shopping. I will not give the name of the app. This is for security measures. Okay, so that's another con of online shopping. The third con is that some online apps are not user friendly. For example, there is this online application which I felt that it's very hard to use, as the user interface or the UI is not user friendly, where if I accidentally went to home screen and when I try to re-enter the app back, I need to redo all of the process one by one in order to, for example, like if I wanted to make a purchase, I have to redo all the steps one by one. This problem is not non-existent in other online shopping apps which I use. Okay, so I think that's all for the cons of online shopping. So now it's time for my opinion on online shopping, whether it's good or bad for us. So in my opinion, despite the risk of online shopping is now a very good tool that is useful to us, especially now that we have seen the rise of the coronavirus, in which we are told to social distancing with other people. Online shopping help us by allowing us to purchase items without having to go down to places like supermarkets. Sure, online shopping might have its cons, such as scams and intrusive ads, but with proper measures that you take, such as you checking whether the seller is reputable and you seeing the items review, I believe that online shopping will never be a problem. Thank you for listening to me.
Everything has evolved over time and shopping has no limits. In this modern era, there's no need to leave your home to go to the store and buy what you need. The internet has reached the point where almost anything can be done online, and this includes online shopping. With online shopping, you can buy almost anything you want from the comfort of your own home. Going to the shop can be great. I like being able to touch and feel a product before I buy it. But walking through a crowded and congested area, going from shop to shop, not finding what you want can be stressful. But still, you end up finally buying something that's similar to what item you want. Online shopping is quick and convenient. You can shop a wide selection of shops around the world simultaneously to find the perfect item at the right price. Best of all, the item is something delivered for free and no more carrying heavy bags around the shopping mall. However, here I would like to talk about my good and bad experiences from online shopping. It is easy to return things. Refunds are your friend. Why not buying 5 shirts at once? Try them in the comfort of your own home and send back the ones that doesn't fit you. It is different when buying shirt and try it at store. First, you are wasting your time. Stuck on the road, queuing to pay at cashier. It is bothering your all-day movement. Based on my experience, you all can return your items, products, or things with zero charges through Lazada online shopping platform. All goods sold on the platform is covered under Lazada 7 days easy returns or 14 days easy return depending on the goods sold. Returning an item on Lazada is absolutely free. Utilize the promo code and coupons. There is always a coupon voucher to be found and applied. If you reach the conditions of amount, coupon vouchers can be used to get a great deal when you're ordering specific items as stated. Many of online sellers offer special coupon codes to customers when they signing up or buying things for the first time. Keep an eye out for the coupons or promo codes, and it can save a lot of money by shopping on that day. It takes just a few clicks to find promo codes or coupon and apply it when proceed to checkout. It is cheaper than store. The easier price comparison is surely one of the reasons why online shopping can be considered as the cheaper one. In fact, that is quite true. Since you are on the web, it is much easier to find the product at the best price. There are also thousands of online deals you can use to save money as well. You can also buy directly from a manufacturer on the web, and so you can avoid many fees of transportation and middle management. More variety. Online shopping provides a greater diversity of product. This means you can choose goods that suit your requirement and budget the most. The choices online are amazing. You can find almost any brand or item you are looking for. Besides, you can check all available options with the comfort of your room. Most physical store has a limited of product. They can't hold and store so many items. Some online shops even accept orders for out of stock items and ship when they come in. This is the most frustrating incident you couldn't accept as a customer. Hence, online shopping allows you to find many products that you wouldn't be able to find in a physical store. Business threats. Many times when we opt for conventional shopping, we tend to spend a lot more than planned and end up buying items that are not exactly what we wanted. Physical stores are made to attract you into buying more things. They use poster, sales message, colors, and product placement to make you buy additional items. The most popular products are typically at back of store. This is because the owner wants you to view all his other products. These statistics are not exist on the online store. This means that you won't feel the pressure to buy other things. Fraud. Fraud is the biggest disadvantage of online shopping. Many people are attracted by great offers which seems too good to be true. Fake online shopping portals display some great products on the website and attract customers to buy the product. Usually, websites which sell fake products instead of genuine article, they do not accept cash on delivery and they request customer to make an online payment. But in the end, customer will either receive the fake product or they will not receive the product at all. Here is my own experience. I bought a Shopee marker pen online before, but end up receive a fake Shopee marker pen. This is the bad experience I have ever had. Product quality. The biggest problem while buying things online is that you have no guarantee of product quality. Reviews of products are not always reliable and all the research can't assure you of product qualities. Fraudulent sellers who intentionally mislead customers to increase sales are the prime reason for fraud. Additionally, the issues of getting the incorrect size in buying shirts. You don't know exactly what you are getting unless you are intimately familiar with a brand or product. You can't determine texture, fabric, cut, or quality of shirt just by looking at the photo. Products that look great might feel awkward when you hold them in your hand. Here, I would like to share a photo which I bought a suit online and the size doesn't fit me. This is what we call expectation versus reality. Delivery issues. Even the most popular e-commerce company won't guarantee delivery on time. Your product may get damaged, lost, or could also be delivered to the incorrect address. For example, you purchase clothes and you are expecting to wear on a particular occasion, and if the delivery is delayed by days, there will be no use of doing online shopping. Here, I would like to share my own experience in facing delivery issue. I bought a gaming device which called PS4 and end up I received a pistol toy. I was shocked at the moment and how can I receive these nonsense things, not a gaming device. The worst experience I have ever had in my life. Online shopping is convenient in that you can shop around, find the best price, and have your packages delivered right to your doorstep without having to leave the comfort of your own home. But getting a great deal online involves more than just getting the lowest price. You will want to be sure that products arrive on time, that price of items is what you expected, that items include a proper warranty, and there is a way for you to return products or get support with any question you have. Here, I would like to share some tips to improve the security of your online shopping experience. Purchasing at secure online platform. There are thousands of websites to go shopping on the internet. Before entering any shopping site, please have a look if the web address or the page begin with HTTPS, not HTTP. That little S tell you the website is secure to protect your information during online shopping. For example, the secure online shopping platform in Malaysia are Lazada, Shopee, Zalora, and so on. Check the shipping terms. Some sellers charge extra shipping fees that can turn a shopping bargain into an expensive mistake. Understand what courier service they use and be cautious if the item won't ship within 10 days. Read reviews and testimonials. Most online shopping platforms offer feedback from their customers to share about their customer service and product quality. Read through the comments before place an order. For an example, online shopping Lazada Malaysia, they provide such services and you are able to see all the overview and rating of customers after purchasing their items. Avoid ridiculous offer. Any store that promises too much at too low price is suspicious. If the price is too low, consider whether the seller can buy items legally. I have experienced this before. Seller tries to sell an item that its price is lower than market price, and seller mentioned me to make payment outside of the shopping platform via personal online banking. And they attempt to give you various of reasons why we need to comply with their request. In conclusion, online shopping has many advantages and disadvantages. Online shopping has changed the way of shopping of the ordinary people. Online shopping is becoming part of every person and it has made shopping more convenient to people. My sincere advice to all the online shopping consumer, please take extra precautionary steps when shopping online. Always do some research before placing an order. Remember, ensure that you all take my experiences in online shopping as reference for better shopping. Thank you.
Panda. I got broads in Atlanta. Just took the me in the family. Credit cards and the scammers. Getting the licks in the band. Legacies.